Howdy! I want to talk about the amazing digital circus. Spoilers ahead. So, with the most recent episode out, I've been seeing a lot of debate over who might be next to Abstract. But I've also seen a smaller section of the fanbase speculating on whether it might be an NPC that abstracts. From what has been presented in the show, this doesn't really seem like a possibility. At most, we've seen NPCs go through existential crises or experience cartoon violence, but no real signs of corruption. But I want to talk about, narratively, how could that be done? Now, keep in mind, this isn't a theory or a prediction. I don't believe this is something that will happen in the show at all. Instead, it's more of a what-if scenario. So I would think, to start, Kane, as we've seen in the show, is having issues with Zoogle. Initially, he tries to resolve this in episode 2 with the creation of NPCs with
new AI and be 57 times more immersive!
So, Kane had to find a way to up the immersion, right? That might mean making them behave more organically than compared to the usual silly or game-focused NPCs that we see in the show. But how could he pull this off? Well, he does have access to a lot of human minds that aren't really doing much at the moment, so why not use them to process the personalities and characters that he comes up with? This could allow the AIs to feel more dynamic, more relatable, more human. But, as with anything in the circus, it's imperfect. Maybe bits of the mind being used as processors leak into the NPC. This could allow for a type of abstraction type event should an NPC begin to expand past its parameters and realize who they were originally. Which could be why Kane doesn't want simulations running for
a prolonged period of time.
But I get it. That could be boring. There aren't really stakes if an NPC re-abstracts, right? Well, they wouldn't be the stake as much as they would be the hammer. Picture this. What if an NPC offers advice that was overlooked before? What if an NPC laughs the same way an old friend used to? What if, and y'all might hate me for this one, what if an NPC looked at you the same way she used to? Just like she did before you were aware that it would be the last time you could ever hear her voice. Anyways, just an idea. I've been Rambles. Have a good night, y'all.